authoritativeness and where they get their information and sources from, I believe bans MPs from having direct say in news content within state-owned enterprises. How would you like to see that updated, and how would that bring in things like the creative sector, like gaming, for example? Is there a way of being able to do that, or would it be approaching it as two separate entities that have two separate kind of guidelines and rules that they have to follow?
Yeah, look, I think that's a really good question, especially on day 3.
Sorry.
I'm not going to have I don't have a, here's one I prepared earlier, revised or updated and amended Ruben's version of the Broadcasting Act for your consideration. I think the clue is in the title, though. There's 2 clues. One's in the age of the current of current act, and the other is in the title, broadcasting, because more and more we see that what the environment that we're sitting in and what we're looking at is not broadcasting as we know it or knew it, and so there's definitely a case for taking a really big look at what the Broadcasting Act or what a Media Act would cover. And similarly, the Copyright Act, particularly with, both of these acts were in place prior to, if not the internet, certainly to the internet having as dominant a role as it does now, and also with the rapid and daily changing dynamics around AI. Then there's all sorts of considerations and issues that are well outside of the scope of both of those acts by virtue of their age and vintage. So I think there's definitely some work that needs to happen there, and that needs to be done quite collectively to ensure that the principles of those acts or new acts at some point in the future take into account just how quickly things are shifting and changing.